judgment and disdain for people is so clear coming out of the Clinton campaign in the media, and yet they're claiming that Donald Trump and his supporters are such bigots and intolerant. And yet on the other side, look at all the people they have called idiots, deplorable. They have gone and belittled, called them idiots. It is just astounding to me.
Yesterday it was
Bill
Clinton calling Trump supporters a bunch of rednecks.
Someone tweeted me yesterday and said we're going to need a bigger basket for all the deplorables that she's putting in there.
Bill, what's your reaction to all of this?
Look, railing against the mainstream media is a fantastic base strategy. The problem here is Donald Trump is trying to reach out to independent women and suburban men, and he's failing in all accounts there, and that's the problem. Look, Republicans are great at doing autopsies after we lose an election, but we are looking at a real-life train wreck. What are we going to do about it? How are we going to change things?
Well,
how are we going to save the House and Senate? And that's what I want to worry about.
Isn't it partly because the party refuses to stay together?
Yeah.
You know, where was John Kasich during the convention when it was in Ohio?
Well, I think he's been proven right in a lot of in where he's been. I mean, we've got a nominee here who's being accused every day of sexual assault. I mean, that's not a party that I want to be a part of myself. I'm more worried about Paul Ryan and his House majorities and the Senate right now. And if I were a strategist in those races, I would say localize your races, because this is tsunamis coming against you, and we've got to be ready for that.
Can I just jump in? I just don't understand, Jay, why the party can't get together behind the policy agenda that Trump's putting out. There is such unity on questions like corporate tax cuts generally, regulatory reform, school choice. All these things bring the GOP together. I just can't understand
especially
why
after
they
he signed a pledge, right? He signed a pledge.
Yeah.
So we're talking, well, look, the policies certainly are important, but I also don't think that people know quite where he's going to go with the policies.
Thing in terms of an election.
No, most important thing to the Dems. It's the most important things to the other side. They all get in line.
In the 90s, when I first got into this business, we all were against Bill Clinton because character counted. Character counts here, too. And look, we can say we're united, we're not united, but the reality is we are facing a train wreck. And if we do not do something about it, we're going to lose the House, we're going to lose the Senate, too. And we have to do everything we can to preserve those as Republicans. And that's what I care about right now.
Are you worried about losing the presidency?
I think that's already. I think this race is pretty much done right now. I mean, when you look at the numbers, I don't see how he can rebound with suburban women, and he's going to, and also with suburban men too. I think this race is almost over.
Just to be clear, though, it's more important to you that the person is there than the policies. You're dismissing the policies.
No. That's not an accurate assessment. Look, all of this matters, but we're talking about the presidency of the United States. Hillary Clinton is an awful candidate. She should not be president. There's no doubt about that.
So who should be?
This is the problem here for a lot of us Republicans out here and people that have worked in the party. There's not one person that we believe that is qualified to be president. But we have an opportunity to save the Senate and to save the House. And I'm trying to send a wake-up call to people. Let's do that, because that's going to be really important in the Hillary Clinton presidency.
You've also got 30 days left, 27 days left. To try to save the presidency as well. That's where you are right now. Let me ask you this, Jay. Steve, you wanted to jump in once more.
Yeah, I just wanted to say to Jay, you talked about the 90s. I remember very clearly that Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, sitting there talking about his personal behavior and him saying what really matters is policy. I think the people of this country will be wise enough to ignore personal behavior. Hillary Clinton nodding along. And if it was okay in the 90s to ignore the personal behavior and focus on the policy, what's changed now?
No. Look, I think I'm on record saying character counts. You want someone with a good character in the presidency, and
all right,
we attacked Bill Clinton.
What you're saying is Hillary Clinton's character you want to see in the White House, then?
I didn't. No. Please don't say that. I'm not for Hillary Clinton.
There are two choices this election, Jay. Two choices.
Here's what I'm saying. This is a reality. We are facing an electoral tsunami against us. We have to deal with that as a party. And if we're going to deal with that, we have to try to save our House majority and save our Senate. And that's what I want to do. I don't deal in places where I want to go. I'm a Republican operative, and I want to try to win these races. And I'm trying to send a warning signal out to my friends around the country. Let's save them. Let's localize these races, because we're hitching on our train to we're hitching our wagon to a train that's going to go off the cliff right now.
All right, Jay. Good luck to you. Jai Chabria joining us there.